Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to take a trip to Yokohama, which is a large port city near Tokyo. And perhaps you know that the Tokyo metropolitan area, which includes all of Yokohama and all the cities surrounding it, is the largest urban area in the world. I think something like 38 million people live there. It's quite something. Yokohama is the main port for it, and it has kind of a history. It was a place where Japan really opened up to Western influences in the middle of the 19th century, and so around 1868 or so. And so there was a lot of early foreign influence there. And like many port cities around the world, it's quite an international place as well. So the brewery we're going to look at is called Yokohama Beer, and they're also known as Yokohama Brewery on some websites. I think they perhaps recently changed their name to Yokohama Beer simply. And the information I had was that they were established in 1995. However, on the can here they say 1999, so we will give them the benefit of the doubt. And so they were established in 1999, and they have won a number of awards at different types of competitions, and they kind of tout these on their website. They have a restaurant, brew pub, or a restaurant above the brewery, where you can try out all of their regular beers. It's called Umaya, and they're open every day for lunch and dinner, so it's probably the place if you want to try it. Yokohama Beer's main lineup of beers, you can find them there. Probably some more limited ones as well. And on Rate Beer, there are 66 beers that they list. On Untapped, 160 different beers. I think there are probably some duplicates there, but the average is pretty reasonable, 3.49 out of 5, so that's pretty good overall. Okay, so that is Yokohama Beer, and let me just simply read their blurb here on the back. It says, Yokohama Beer is the best beer company in Yokohama, the place where beer was first brewed in Japan. That is true. Since its debut in 1999, Yokohama Brewery has won multiple awards in craft beer competitions and also cooperates with regional producers to incorporate local products in its brews. And so that is Yokohama Beer. Now we're going to take a look at this beer. Is Yokohama Lager, and they were in bottles before, and now they have in cans, and they got a very nice kind of label art with images of Yokohama, the port area, and on the back of the can a color image of what looks to be a lot of Westerners or Europeans who are visiting the port of Yokohama. And at the top they have YokohamaBeer.com, and it says Japan, and then in the end here it says King of Spades, and I'm not sure what that is about, but let's find out. Okay, shall we take a look at this beer now? It is Yokohama Lager. It's 5% and 45 international bittering units, 348 yen where I bought it, and that would probably be around $2.80 US, maybe something like that. Rate Beer, 22 ratings, and the average is 3.05 out of 5. And Untapped, the average, there were 1,199 ratings, so quite a few. The average is a little bit higher, 3.40 out of 5. Okay, I have had this before, but it's been 4, 6, 7. It's been 7 years or so. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've tried this beer. I think I may have had it at a festival. I'm not sure, which is not the best place to evaluate beers, of course. But in any case, okay. So what do we have here? Well, it is kind of cloudy. Surprise, cloudy, sort of dark apple juice color, with less than, say, a half a finger of kind of smooth off-white foam. Lager. Okay. Does have a rather fruity nose. Fruity, grainy, So this is stone fruit for sure. Maybe a little bit grassy. They don't specify the hops or the malt that they use here, simply that it is hops and malt, domestic and foreign malt. Let's see, let me take a quick look here. Yeah, so malt, foreign, not Japanese malt, foreign malt and hops. That's it. So, yeah, it smells suspiciously ale-like, but let's give it a go. Okay. Well, light, fruity, maybe more like a European sort of lager, I'm not sure, but the bitterness is quite high. 45 IBUs, and you sense that on the tongue. Definitely, it's there. I wouldn't peg this as a lager right away. Yeah, highly bitter, and it's got a little bit more body and fruitiness to it. I suspect this seems like an ale, but they claim it's a lager, so yeah. So I did have this in 2016, and I think that's probably the last time I did have any Yokohama beer. Yokohama beer. And I gave it a rating of 2.5 out of 5, which is not terribly high. 3 is kind of the passable line, 3.0. So I don't think I can wreck it. Oh, India Pale Lager, I'm sorry. India Pale Lager, that accounts for the 45 international bitter units, okay. So I'm not going to say forget everything I said, but still, it is an IPL. Let me have that down in the fine print down below at the bottom. I should have seen that. I should have noticed that, and I should have noticed it when I tasted it. So an India Pale Lager, 5%, 45 international bitter units, and a very nice series or set of can art. So you might want to try Yokohama beers. The place where I found them was Eon Mall liquor stores. So Eon Malls often have a liquor shop, quite large liquor shop attached to them, and you can find a lot of craft beers there. So give it a go. Once again, this is Yokohama Lager. It's an IPL, India Pale Lager, at 5%, 45 IBUs. Give it a go and tell me what you think, okay? That's it for today. Stay well. Bye-bye.